Jesus wants to teach, so I'm going to teach with Jesus. Come divine will, come teaching my teaching, come listen in our listening. So, once again, we have volume 25, December the 16th, 1928, the day, the 9 days, and the 9 excesses of love begin, the day the Christmas novena begins. Okay. Now, by their being read, so the confessor is reading out the 9 excesses of love, my love is renewed and redoubled. So we ask ourselves a question: do we want to see a renewal of the love of God in the church, in the world? Do you want to see an increase of the love of God in the church, in the world? Read the 9 excesses of love. Don't you want then that my love, being redoubled, overflow outside and invest more hearts, so that as a prelude, there's that word again, they may dispose themselves for the lessons of my will, to make it known and reign. So the excesses help us to dispose ourselves for the evangelization and reigning of the divine will. And I, so this is Louisa, my dear baby, because she's calling baby Jesus. This is baby Jesus talking to Louisa. Think about us. Think about us. Unless you become as a little child, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. Little baby. And Jesus is with Louisa as a little baby. And she's talking to him. I believe that many have spoken about your incarnation. Jesus. And Jesus. Yes, they have spoken. So someone's like, yeah, they've spoken. But those have been words taken from the shore of the sea of my love. Therefore they are words which possess neither tendernesses nor fullnesses of life. But those few words which I have spoken to you, I have spoken from within the life of the fount of my love, and they contain life. Doesn't that pose a few issues in terms of the incarnation and the gift of living in the divine will? I don't think I'm going to go down that particular rabbit hole at the minute. I could get myself into a lot of trouble. I can see you all nodding your heads, or shaking your head. Don't do it, Derek. Don't do it. But those few words which I have spoken to you, I have spoken from within the life of the fount of my love, and they contain life. So these words contain life, irresistible strength, and such tendernesses that only the dead will not feel themselves be moved to pity for me, tiny little one, who suffered so many pains even from the womb of my celestial mama. So when you read the excesses of love, you read about the sufferings Jesus endured from the moment of his incarnation. So this is teaching you about the interior life of Christ in the womb of the Blessed Virgin Mary. So this is a message, a revelation. Remember, revelation that Jesus is giving us on life before his birth. We've never known this. It's a rich treasure. It's incredible. And he gives us this teaching as a prelude to form the many lessons he wants to give us on the divine will, to form its kingdom in us, and they contain life and irresistible strength, and they will help us to make it known and reign. They will help us to make it known and reign. So we should really pay careful attention to what Jesus is going to say here. And don't forget, Jesus begins this lesson on the 9 excesses talking about, thank you for listening to me. How I must thank you for having listened to me. So Jesus is thanking Louisa before he begins this lesson because she listens to him. Folks, are you listening to Jesus? There's a lot of rubbish messages out there at the minute, folks, both in and outside of the Catholic world. Don't fall for a lot of that rubbish that's going on out there when Jesus is giving you gold. Why settle for mud when Jesus offers you gold? Fiat voluntas tua.